Yeah, I'm just gonna go mute for a bit so I can blow my nose and not be sniffling into the mic.
What a great way to start the session. Welcome back, everybody, to the Monster Hunter Dungeons and Dragons, where we left off. Our wonderful group got to try out some new monsters that Amel had for us to fight, some Doshagumus, and they also got to the location of where they needed to go on Shroudpeak Island here. They entered a cave-like structure. It started getting more laboratory-like, and when they got to the end, they saw a gold figure skitter across a window. And some of the players reacted a bit more than others, but where we left off, they are currently just like standing there, not knowing what to do, and we faded to black.
So, describe the area we're in again.
So you guys are in a little bit of a laboratory room, like a more rectangle type room. Probably has some tables in the middle. There was a window that you saw the golden shape skitter across. And there's probably the door you entered and another door on the far side. The window probably is a little cracked, like it's a little dusty, it's not been cleaned in a while.
Is the golden creature still in line of sight, or is it?
No, it's skittered across the window.
Okay. I assume Argus is still in the front of the group, kind of like.
Probably.
Okay. Argus will probably kind of put his arm out and kind of. So are we just coming out from like a more compact, small corridor to a bigger room?
Yeah.
Okay. Argus will kind of like put his arm out and kind of back up to the wall before the big room and kind of try and get the party to kind of stop for a second. There's well, I'm not sure if the rest of you saw it, but there's something in here.
It looked like a giant bug.
I'm not quite sure what it is. Elliot, oh, sorry.
Another new monster?
Potentially. Elliot, do you know of any Neopterans or Temnocerans that would frequent this sort of area?
Elliot is currently passed out on the floor after shock.
Yeah, at the very end, I think he rolled a check to see.
Yeah, I double checked and
So Elliot saw it and then just went catatonic.
Yep.
Yep.
So you're like, no. Elliot, do you know Elliot?
Well.
And you just see him, he's lying on the floor.
Argus is going to crouch down and try and pick him up by like the scruff of Does Elliot wear armor, or does he?
Yeah, he wears armor.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he had like some sort of unarmored feature. Okay.
Yeah. No, you think about his int thing.
Yeah, Argus kind of grabs Elliot by the nape of his armor or whatever, and kind of tries to get him back to his feet. Is he just completely out, or is he more like just kind of?
I don't think he's unconscious. He's more reeled back from the shock. Like, it would say paralyzed with fear, almost like that, but more just shock.
It was golden. It must have been the creature, the danger that the elder in the ocean warned us of.
Vel, with your passive perception, you're looking about the room. You see in the corner what looks to be a lens of some kind with a little red dot near it.
A lens with a red dot?
Yeah.
Can I examine it, I guess?
It's a little device hanging off the ceiling that it's pointed towards you with a lens and a little red dot near where the lens is.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Um, can I make like a check to know what is
Uh,
what kind of use do you have?
I don't know if there's really a check to know what it. Actually, go ahead. History at disadvantage only
This thing?
because you wouldn't really know, but
Okay.
who knows?
Maybe there was some in the
Yeah,
mission.
that's why I. Uh, if you
And that one,
saw
I
it,
know nothing about that.
yeah, if you saw it before, it wasn't worth your attention. But this is giving you the feeling of like that somebody's watching you, especially after that golden creature crawled across the window.
Argus is probably gonna like maybe like after picking up Elliot, if Elliot is still like unresponsive, he's probably just gonna try quickly like snapping a finger in front of his face to see if he actually responds to it.
Yeah, yeah. After like the first snap, Ellie just kind of stumbles up, like, "Please tell me that was something. Please tell me I am wrong. Please tell me I am wrong." He just looked to you, Arcus, like a face of pure fear, as if he has seen the end of the world.
Oh,
Did that creature do something to you?
Oh, oh. Just looks over. Oh, it was. That thing was real, wasn't it? Oh no.
Giant golden bug, yeah.
Oh, we are so dead if we
Get to the
even come
point,
within
Elliot.
5 feet with it.
what?
It just kind of says himself like, "As Argus, get you. Let me go, please."
Oh, yeah, all good.
Oh my, like, just stands up, dusts himself up. So, just to get things straight, on a scale of things, that's the worst outcome we could have had. Besides, like, Cole. That is the worst outcome.
What is it?
I was double checking. I think I rolled high enough to discern what it was.
I
Right,
don't.
Mike?
I don't remember what your history check was.
I know it was like a 22, 23 for like,
It was either like a 24 or
I don't know, like
maybe
something
a
like,
28 even. It was very high. I remember like you literally saying something like basically what you would guess out of characters, what Elliot would guess in character.
yeah. No. It was like a
Yeah.
23 or something.
Looking up, I am not seeing any checks actually. Survival.
No, it was like
It-
few sessions ago, but
Yeah, like 2
Oh,
sessions.
no, that was what you could guess in real, like you wouldn't know anything more. Roll me a history. Let's do this. Add advantage because you
Yeah.
spent some time in the library. Let's see.
yeah. Oh my word. Yeah.
Let's just
so-
verify what you know.
yeah, just I more
Because
this
I
is what
think you
rumors
know
were.
rumors either way, but let's see if you know any concrete facts.
History, advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty good all in all.
Oh. Yep. Nope.
So, with that, I think you know the general facts. That this tends to be a desert dweller, that it is of Elder Dragon level, though not one. It has been known to cause issues around some settlements in the desert with its collections and whatnot. You know it's a danger, but you also don't know what it's doing on a random island like this.
Yeah, just like Ellie takes a moment to hype himself up before like that was the golden mantis known as Eltelka, a desert dwelling Neoptern, well usually desert dwelling, that has a reputation of causing quite destructive because of its golden silk and its unique nest.
So it's
Or
not
sword.
an elder.
It's on Elder par.
But-
even
It's not intelligent. It's not a person.
No. Actually,
it knowing what it is, you might not know if it can talk, but you definitely know it's. Well,
yeah.
let me
It-
take a
it's
look at these
human-
stats real quick. It's probably smarter than
Me?
all but one of you.
Oh,
Yeah, honestly, like intelligence-wise, probably more smart in like a alien sort of way of like
Yeah.
not like
It-
capable of speech, but like
If
smart
it's
and like
no.
if it's not capable of speech, it's not because of its intelligence, more of its physiology.
Yeah.
I guess that too. Yeah.
Nerva, no, it is quite intelligent, in fact. Just has its own alien mind, and its physiology prevents it from speaking.
Are you telling me that bug compares to a dragon?
Give
She
or
looks at
take?
you like,
Give or take. I'm saying I'm not 100% sure. Like, they're very rare. Like, us seeing one here is like a 1 in a million.
To be fair, I'm stronger than some
course.
dragons.
Well, I could very well assume Argus probably never heard of it directly, but has he ever heard of like anything that could correlate to it? Like Elliot mentioned that like it's known for causing like trouble and like
Roll me
basically
a
like
history check yourself.
okay. Because I'd imagine if there's any like reports of like old bastions in like the desert area kind of getting ransacked or stuff like that, like something like he could reasonably hear about at some point. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I mean, you've heard of stuff happening in the desert, but there's also a bunch of elder dragons that like to live in the desert too. So you're not sure how much of that you could put stock in as part of what Elliot is talking about.
and even then, Atal isn't the only one that ransacks bastions.
Yeah, exactly. It could
yeah.
have been a Teostra with its gunpowder addiction.
Or Gogmazios, I think, is the one that
Yeah,
just
that's
Oh
it.
yeah,
absolutely
Gogmazios, yeah.
steals everything, eats
Yeah.
gunpowder. But well, if it's a desert dwelling Neopteran, why would it is well
Yeah.
as far from a desert as well anything short of the Arctic
Yeah.
tundra?
It's
Man.
what closest side is on the other side of the world. Like northern.
and portals are a thing.
And
It might not be out of the question. Though we need to tread carefully. This thing could kill us.
I'm
Why did it run? It wasn't. It wasn't even interested on us, which is
Maybe this is
As-
one-way glass.
perhaps it just hasn't noticed our presence yet, or
Yeah.
perhaps it hasn't.
Deemed us a threat.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually,
Sorry,
do I know? Oh, sorry.
Belle is going to move away from the windows and
Yeah.
I will suggest everyone else does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are kind of like huddled in a hallway right now, aren't we?
You're in a room, a rectangular room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. How big is this rectangular room? Like,
I'm wanting to say like a 10 by 20, give or take.
Oh. Okay. So it's the in the window we saw the thing. So this is more of like a smaller facility sort of layout than a large sort of.
You're not in a hangar. You're not in a hangar.
Maybe
Yeah. Or
observation deck.
yeah. Okay. So this is a more. Okay, and the window was. Which side?
Far side. So let me do a quick drawing over here.
Yeah, that was like. I mean, we do have this area over here. Like, just
Drawing tools. Let's see.
yeah.
So that would be like 10 by 20 technically. So it'd be like this. I'm gonna like double this though. So let's make it actually like
What are you
20
drawing?
by 30. This is like the room.
Oh,
And then you guys are at the door, like right over here. God dang, I don't want to select. I want to draw. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are at like a door, like over there, and then
Hey,
you
Mike.
guys saw on the window, which is on like Sabar's side, and then the exit is like over here.
Okay.
Another exit.
I have a quick question, Mike.
Yes.
Have you played Cyberpunk 2077?
Yes.
Did you played the DLC?
No.
Okay, then. Because I was gonna ask if it's like one thing from that, but like to kind of get a better mental image. But yeah, I think okay. So Windows
It's
up
like
there.
who has played Subnautica? It's
Oh,
like
God.
one of
I've
the
seen.
It's like one of the prefab rooms, the rectangular multi-purpose
Yeah, okay.
room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. But except this time, there's actually something in the rooms.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like so this thing's in like this sort of facility area with us, so we kind of have to. Okay,
And
yeah, okay, that's.
have any of you guys looked through the window out into an opening?
Uh,
Or have you guys since
Never will.
seeing it stayed
So
away?
my sense of getting watched comes from that window.
From,
or
no, not from the window, but from the device in the corner.
Oh,
never will look at a window.
As you look out the window, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Oh, that's a bad sign for this game.
Bumped it up to a 14.
14, with a 14, you see a wide open area out there. You see along the sides some other rooms here or there, and I think right on the edge of your dark vision across from you, you see like an opening, like a jagged opening into a room. You see some light in it. You don't see the golden figure anywhere. And it goes further down than what you could see, though you do see a kind of a dull glow from down below.
But I saw a hole in the wall.
Yes.
Never will back away from the window.
Yeah, I don't want to be 10 feet.
well, if we can't communicate with this creature, perhaps, well,
Mhm.
if we can't sneak past it, perhaps we can distract it somehow.
I mean, you guys got emergency rations with you all the time.
Elliot.
Elliot.
No.
Mhm.
I mean, let's be real, Cool Fire. If they picked one of your crew to be emergency rations, it's going
Oh,
to be
I
Elliot.
hate. Please, no.
Well, look at the grouping. They're not going to pick Joan. They're not going to pick Neura. They're not going to pick Vel. They're not going to pick Argus. You're just
Argus
the...
would be too Wesley.
Yeah, you're
Argus
just the last
Would be
choice.
too tough.
Yeah.
I've already used both. I've already used Misty Step and Silvery Barb. Actually, I have not used Silvery Barbs.
Mm. So remember that, guys. He can always hit you with that.
But okay, and oh yeah, I did not too long ago. I did turn on my dark vision. I think I turned it on when we got through the hallway and just,
Yeah,
like,
into the hallway.
So I still have dark vision for an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can see through magical darkness too. That's very useful.
Yeah. Let's try to tread carefully. I mean, Nerva, did you see any other rooms when you took a peek out?
Well, yes. I think. There was a hole in the wall as well. I think it burrowed into the wall. Broke the door. Broke the window. I would also like to point out the door right over there.
Yeah, that's the obvious.
Well. And this Neopteran, like how it was pretty large, right? Well,
It
I know
is
how to.
I believe it's large size. Is it huge size? It might.
Yeah,
It
I
might
know
be-
out of character Atelka is fairly. It's
Okay,
reasonably
so
large.
it's huge. It's about a huge creature is what you saw.
Okay, so. And, well, we are in a fairly closed area, so perhaps we have ways to go places where it cannot as well. Well, it seemed, from the glimpse I got of it, it seemed quite large. Well, larger than the Celtis we fought a few days ago.
Yeah.
But
I think our only option is to continue on.
I think so too.
Begrudgingly, yes.
If
We came
all-
here following footprints, right? Of some sort?
Uh,
Or a path?
a path, yes.
Fast.
So I'm going to put you guys on a map. I'm gonna need a little bit of suspension of disbelief because there's no perfect map for a facility like this.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
So I have where I want stuff to be on this map. I just wanted to give that heads up, like, hey, I can put that up there. As soon as that loads in, then I will put you guys down here. Let's say
Yeah.
you guys came in.
And
Yeah, we're going to put you guys right here. This is a good enough room to put you guys and act like this is the room you guys were in.
yeah. I mean, the only good thing that come of it is if we somehow manage to get some of its silk.
And that
That's
confirms that Vision is working on this map. Okay, this will be the room you guys came in, and then I
Or
can.
very quiet, Gage.
Yeah, my mic's away from my face just so I'm not coughing into it.
Mm.
And activate.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, I see what you mean by. Yeah.
Okay.
It's totally the darkness and not the dark of space.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That's exactly
Okay.
it.
We came in through here, right?
No, the open door is how I'm explaining it.
Okay. And is this the other door in the room?
Yeah, that's the other
Oh.
door. So we'll explain that this room is actually bigger than what you're seeing.
Oh, this is just the observation deck we saw from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Argus is gonna, he's gonna keep like a hawk eye on that window as he kind of skirts over to the other side of the room.
Yeah. It's like staring off of the.
Kind of. Well, is the what's the room that Norva saw through that window? Was that at a lower elevation? Than this one?
So it's this is a big old square map. It would imagine this map. It would be this map is in a curve, even though it doesn't curve.
Yeah.
And it will be on the other side of the map. I can.
Yeah. I just mean like through the window is like are
Across.
we at a higher?
No, it's
are we
the
at...
same level.
Okay, same. Okay, so yeah.
Mid, did you just try to open a window?
No. Nothing in this room.
You what? Did you see a door in another room and you tried to click it?
And oh, sorry.
I can see from here.
This facility has doors, or like
Yes.
is it like okay?
Some of them, like this one, are slightly ajar, so you could just push them open.
Okay. Who has the best eyesight?
Vel.
Vel. With me giving a boost for any
Yeah,
perception.
And
Argus
guidance.
is gonna kind of look to the group. Well, who?
The only
okay.
issue is Val doesn't have dark vision.
Yeah, I mean Argus has. Wait, what's Argus's perception right now? Because Fel probably has a higher.
Your passive is 16, so you're in second
Yeah.
place.
Argus has +6 and he has dark vision right now. So, I mean, and Vel, what's your perception modifier?
5. No, hold on. Where's the thing?
Your perception is a +5 because you're untrained.
What is
Okay,
yours,
so Argus
Luca?
does have better.
What is Lucas?
Mine,
Luca is a +4.
Okay,
yeah,
and
mine's
then,
not a lot better.
okay.
Same as mine.
And then Elliot, I assume, has like higher.
Mine bonus is a +5.
Oh, okay, so I do have the highest perception then.
Yeah, passive perception, Vel wins, but
Yeah. Well, I guess. Yeah, I guess Argus is just gonna then kind of look to the party, and then this door is ajar. You said.
yes.
Yeah, Argus is gonna just kind of try and just quietly like open the door enough that he can kind of peek an eye through, and just see what he sees down there. Maybe like with a perception check or.
I wish I could hit all doors. Like I want to hit all doors and make all doors on this map have the same sound effect when opened.
Oh.
No, but I did update the one you're at, so you can't open it as I update you.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, that is satisfying.
high tech.
As you
Okay.
kind of pull the door open, because it was slightly ajar, yes, but it was more of a hydraulic door.
Okay. So these doors, they like when you try to open them, they kind of like open all the way then.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't. Sorry, you've probably said this before. Is this like facility? Is it ancient society sort of vibe, or is it more Helix?
Well, the fact with Helix is, and you would know this, they tend to adopt and update ancient civilization. So they use ancient civ as kind of the base. So
Okay,
this feels ancient civ like, with maybe some upgrades from the Helix, but
okay, so it's a lot. It's a bit less like or it seems like they haven't been here as long as like the commission, so it's a bit more like essentials in terms of what they've.
yeah,
preserved.
exactly.
Okay. Well, I guess and the hallway just branches off. Is like the actual hallway different than what's on the map here?
Not too much, no. It's pretty much a hallway that leads to several more doors.
Okay, and this hallway isn't that wide either, right?
No, it's about that wide. It's 5 feet wide or so. That's a good width hallway.
Well, knowing Argus, at least knowing that like reasonably the hallway is too small for something that big to fit in here, and even if it did fit in here, they'd still be able to get out of its way. Because
You would hope.
Well, it would be
Yeah.
fairly cramped at least in an area like this. So Argus is gonna still kind of trying to be quiet. He's gonna kind of push forward a bit and try and just like scout out this hallway.
Go ahead and give me a blind stealth.
Yep. I have disadvantage on stealth checks, and I also only have +1 dex. So
Don't worry.
blind GM roll, disadvantage.
You're making a stealth check.
Believe in the heart of the dice.
I'll give
You have a
guidance,
+2.
guidance to that.
Oh, okay. So I have +2 plus what's the D4?
1d4.
24.
+3.
+3.
You guys act like you have something to be worried about.
Hmm.
Oh no,
Hmm.
that's what is that?
He rolled a 19 and a 20.
Huh?
Just believe.
He's
I
beginning
want
to
to believe.
I can 100% tell you mid is not right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I rolled a
Rolled a
20
1
and a
and a 2.
20. I rolled a 20 and a 20.
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing about what you did roll. I'm just saying it's not what mid said. And I think I'm finally done updating all of the.
Oh, okay, that's a new guidance effect. Okay, I thought that was like something you added to me, Mike. No, that's just the guidance status effect. That's cool. I was scared there for a second. I was scared, like the ancient civilization had like they're like targets,
Lasers.
like missiles or something.
You just see
But,
portal turrets. Are you still there?
Mhm.
But
Okay, so you're going down the hallway.
Yeah.
You guys, once he steps into darkness, you guys don't heal him or see him or anything.
Oh,
It's like it
Oh.
swallows him up.
is this magical dark?
No, he just. You are sticking like to the sides of the hallway and everything. Like it's almost like the shadows are gripping you. You are stealthing very much, is what I'm saying.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
You rolled a
Uh,
20 and a 17.
Oh, damn.
Oh ho ho.
I was
Yeah.
partially right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't want to. Okay, so as you come up, you see 3 doors up here.
And are any of them like ajar, like the one you just went
Maybe the one on the right more so.
through? And
And as you kind of get up close to it and like kind of look through the jarness, you see what looks to be a wide open room.
wide open room, like big room.
Yes.
Argus isn't gonna open the door more, but he's gonna kind of. It's the left door, you said?
The right door.
Right door. He's gonna kind of try and just like. Kind of just like peek through the door like a kid on Christmas, you know,
I'll
trying
move
to
you.
catch
I'll
Santa.
move you through so you can take a look at the room and then move you back.
Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so it's a big room, like some sort of what's the word? Like amphitheater or
This looks more like a huge like storage unloading loading room. With more window access out to the area.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just. I wonder if I have anything in my.
And I will say, as you move up, it's more curving to like the left than the map actually has.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any like. Okay, I was gonna check my inventory to see if I have any like chalk or anything, but okay. Argus is just.
Well,
gonna
you know,
keep
you can always just prick your finger and put blood. Like,
Be pretty hard to do with his armor on.
no, you prick it on the armor. Like, it's monster hunter armor, clearly.
But and okay. Well, considering the creature we saw was like down below us, and this door goes to the left.
The top
And that-
door goes like turning to the left.
Okay, so
Right.
both these doors kind of go to the left.
Yeah. I'm gonna
So
say the top is not like right there. It's like in an
Yeah.
arching hallway.
Okay, so this room beside him is, well, to him it'd probably be less likely to be a big room, considering there's another room kind of curving in that direction. So he'll open this door.
Okay, go ahead.
Are all these doors okay? They are all hydraulic.
So you're looking at the door. There seems to be some kind of like. You don't see a doorknob on this door, but to like the right of the door, you see just like some kind of big rectangular button.
Well, not wanting to press whatever this button thing is first, he's just gonna try and like, open it like any other door he's ever used in his life by trying to slide it open, and yeah, if it doesn't budge, then he'll kind of.
So
He's not putting like a ton of strength into it. He's
Yeah.
just trying to like.
it seems like the door is like kind of met in the middle at a joint, and there's
Okay.
no real point to get your hand in it to like pull it aside, and it doesn't give if you push on it, and there's nothing to pull on it.
Okay, then he's gonna kind of like look at the door and then press the button. I assume Helix probably has had
A
something
couple of
similar.
doors, yeah. And as you hit
But-
the button, the door opens.
Okay. Oh. There we go.
And what you see ahead of you is what looks to be an old conference room of some kind. Like there's a table with some seats either rotten or broken, or what looks to be a torn screen of some kind. Not as high tech as what the Helix Commission has, but you've definitely seen the like in the Helix Commission. There's spider webs and dust from lack of use, though.
Okay. Well, and so the door above it kind of goes to the left. Is it? It's more of a hallway than a door, or is it like still a door that's like?
Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry, no, somebody was giving me food.
yeah, the door at the top. That's like you said. That was like a curving hallway more
Yeah.
than more so than a door. Okay. Well, yeah, Argus is gonna at least kind of make his way back to the party real quick and just kind of relay to them. So, Elliot, you see Argus emerge from the darkness, like like Batman appearing in front of but he's just gonna kind of, from what I can see in the two doors on the sides, I didn't quite see anything too concerning in them. One seemed to be a meeting room of sorts. The other, the door's slightly ajar, but from what I could see in there, it seemed to be some sort of storage room of sorts. A rather large one. And the end of the hallway seems to curve. I didn't check down there yet, but at least the immediate two doors don't seem too dangerous at this point.
What's straight ahead? There's a door there, isn't there?
I believe it curves off.
Yeah, the door, there's a curving tunnel that leads to the same door.
Yeah. The end, well, the end seems to curve off. I didn't quite peek around that corner yet. I didn't want to separate too much, but at least it seems a decent amount of this facility, or at least the area we're in, is quite small. We can at least be a bit more covered in this part, provided we don't go into any open areas without proper inspection.
This is where the narration over you guys that you guys can't hear would say, or so he thought.
That's when he knew he effed up.
No, he doesn't know yet. That's the point. But, yeah.
Melvin, we can't stand here. So let's sneak past, I think. Sneak on?
Yeah. Sneak on.
So
I guess-
everybody trying to be stealthy, I would like stealth checks.
Do I have to remake myself?
You have yours, but it's for everybody else. Now you
John,
didn't
your fancy
notice
thing?
you didn't notice any danger, so they don't have to. But
Not awful at it. I had to say something, didn't I?
Good thing I can do this to you after the dice have been rolled.
That's a, God.
It helps.
How?
Yeah.
How? I just asked this. How? Every time you roll this for me is an 8. Every single time. I swear to God.
so you guys are stealthing forward. Let's see what's the average of that. I know the 23 from before, plus
Hell yeah.
12,
Actually,
plus
is it one's bigger? Let me double check something.
No, it's
Coolfire's about to become even more strong.
I need to. I have 2 reactions, so I could technically do it to 2 of you.
so 17 and a half.
Mike, just to double check, because I have 2 reactions, can I do it to 2 people or no?
Post it in chat. Wait, no,
Uh,
the jingle is, let me read this.
Yeah, I guess this would
I
be
know for-
based on peer. not
I'd
Pearson's.
say one check at a time, like 2 different people in one check. That seems really nuts. I would say one at a time, at least for now, and we'll see what that looks
Yeah,
like.
you can take each
Yeah.
one, but only one rate. Oh no, once per trigger. So
Yeah, I was gonna say
Sounds
like no
good.
matter what, you wouldn't be able to double up on someone because it's the like duplicate trigger action.
yeah,
Right?
so group thing would be a one trigger. So
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
But-
So you guys stealth up ahead.
Yeah.
Do you continue down the hallway he did, Nierva, or did you?
Did you
Immediately.
ever steal anything in here?
I'm trying to see whose vision is this stream view like on. I thought it had Nierva's vision. Let me see, man. Yeah, it had. Should be able to see what you guys see here.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
I'm that stealthy. I can hide from my own vision.
That would be terrifying.
You do group party site or something.
I'm just the stream view can't see, and that's weird to me. Whose is it? Is it Lucas?
It's Vel's.
It's Val's. Yeah, it's Val's. Okay. What's
wait.
up with Val that they can see Val? Do they own Val but not own other people?
I
Yeah,
can
that's
click on my
what it
token,
is.
and I can't see if I'm clicked on or not. I still can't measure for my token.
That's weird.
Okay. It owned Val but didn't own other people, so that's why. I just have to make it own you guys as well so that it can see what you guys see.
It's gotta be some kind of permission. Maybe
Yeah,
on
no, it's
the front
yeah.
or something.
Oh, for clicking on yourself?
For measuring for myself.
It's something messed up because you can click yourself and move you. It's probably on the ruler. But now it can see what you all see, so that's my main concern. So yeah, you guys continue down the hallway to that door.
Well, first, yeah. Well, I think Niorva
Yeah.
was checking out the
Smell.
conference.
What were you asking?
If there's anything I sniff in here,
Age and dust.
you ever sneezes.
Some a little bit of rot from the chairs, like old leather and whatnot.
Argus is gonna kind of peek his head in. Does it seem like there's any like papers or anything left behind, or anything like that's other than like just the furniture?
No.
Okay.
There might be, but they molded over at this point.
Okay, yeah. So I assume they don't use that room at all. Okay, and yeah, next to us is the loading bay or whatever that room could be called.
Val, just as a heads up, it's dark down here. It's hard for you to see.
Oh god, I wish I had the.
Yeah, I can't even
Like,
see.
no.
Yeah, you two are just kind of like going down the hallway. Like, I hope you guys don't let us bump into you.
Gotta grab someone's hand.
I mean, Val can cast light at any point.
I don't have prepared.
Just saying.
It's a cantrip.
I don't have it.
Oh, okay. That's
Does
fair.
Sacred Flame count?
Yeah.
It would be cool if it could.
I mean, I guess you guys could pull out a torch, too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't have it. That's a typical one for me if I don't have dark vision. For this exact situation. But if you want, you can have a torch, and I'll just say you can see what you see then.
Yeah, I'll hold a torch.
The way
There
to
you go.
avoid the bug is to have a bright object in the way. Lamp.
Well, yeah, you throw.
Oh,
the,
wait,
you,
yeah,
you
yeah,
throw
like
the
a covered
torch.
lance.
Or, can we like block out one side of the torches so light only goes in a certain direction?
If only you
Like
had a bullseye lantern.
Yeah.
That's well. What Joan? Oh wait, I don't know if Joan started in barbarian or rogue, because I think rogue gets bullseye lantern with its like starting equipment.
I'm pretty sure they started with barbarian.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think I started as a rogue
I don't.
for the proficiencies.
Because I don't. Yeah, I don't have. Wait, did we? Hold on. Let me check the party gear, because we might have bought one, possibly.
Yeah, I just have like tinder boxes and a torch.
Group tools, two-person tent, navigator's tools, carving knife.
That sounds like something you guys might have.
I'm I'm surprised we didn't buy one.
Somebody
I
can
didn't- I guess-
expend once per session if you guys want to have had bought one.
I will.
Of course, it's one with like 5 different rerolls.
I mean,
well,
It's fine.
yeah.
It's fine.
As you look,
Well,
as you look
only
up
a-
in the bag searching, I guess Nerva's already at the door or down the hallway looking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sniffing
our-
around.
I'll mark off 10 GP.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it is now in the group thing. Or it's getting.
Retcon.
No. It's fine. You guys are spending a research to have gotten it. Yeah, Neo, but
Well-
you see what looks to be like the tires are cracked here. You see what looks to be like half broken, half fallen down, like training dummies. You see a lot of this room is dusty, but go ahead and give me a perception as you come into the room. With a 13, you even see that there is a slight trail through the room where it's just slightly less dusty. Hasn't been, like, disturbed in a while, but it was disturbed at some point. More than the rest of the room.
I think there's a path here. This way.
Argus
I'm
is
just
gonna,
going to pay attention to the rear of the group.
yeah,
Yeah.
Argus is gonna peek his head in. This trail, how big is the like?
Like a
dust
couple
trail?
people worth of walking, really.
Like not long, but I mean, wait, like wide.
Yeah, it's only like single file, like it's small people.
Okay.
Like medium.
Okay. Yeah. And this is like a training room.
It looks
not
like
armory. Or-
Maybe, but there does. Go ahead, roll me an investigation if you want to see. It looks like it could have been an old armory.
Yeah, let me investigation. Oh yeah, I still have guidance. Is guidance just one skill check? Or...
Yeah, one skill check.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, then hold on. That was the guidance added. Yeah,
4.
remove 4 from that, so that would be
And add 3, so it'd be 23.
yeah, it'd be 20.
Argus is using up all his good rolls.
Yeah. Can't wait for that initiative later.
Using up? No, I only roll good, guys.
So
I've
you-
never rolled low.
You've seen you think a lot of it is not really savable. However, you do notice like a locker and a nook over here. And when you go and investigate it, it looks like a large weapon of some kind is inside.
Like well, he's gonna locker. He's gonna. I guess he's gonna kind of. He's a bit curious, so yeah, he'll kind of check out this locker, see what's inside it.
Yeah, roll me a D100.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
26.
I had a DC in my head that you had to roll under to get a weapon of higher thing than what you have. And
Under?
that, yeah, I wanted you to roll under 30 to get a weapon of a higher rarity than what you have.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
So, just because I thought it would be very cool to give you a weapon that none of you guys will use.
Oh, that is.
That checks out.
I'll check that.
So you take a look at it, and I'll drop it in your inventory so you can see what it is.
Oh, okay.
Do we see any text on the walls or anything?
You probably see like
Oh.
it probably has the ancient civilization. What kind of language would they use?
Like
Ancient
ancient
Vivarian.
Vivarian?
Yeah, you probably understand it. It probably looks almost like a mix of Draconian and Vivarian to you,
Okay.
Val.
Mhm.
And it on the wall like says armory, like
Oh.
quartermaster for this room, and then there looks to be other ones with arrows, like from where you went. It's like there was like one that says meeting and one that says entrance and another one that says hangar. Going when the others going, it's one that says observation and one that says computer room or server room, probably.
Magnet spike. And this doesn't
Uh,
have any materials in it, I assume, right?
It does not have materials. It looks like whatever materials were in there has long since, like, rotted away.
Yeah, okay. Well, Argus is gonna kind of take a look at this weapon and kind of. I would assume he's probably never seen a magnet spike, even at the Helix Commission. I imagine, since a lot of the Helix are kind of well, there is like your sort of field operators, but a lot of them are like pencil pushers. So I would imagine he's probably never seen a magnet spike before.
Yeah, I think I actually have to drag some stuff in there to go with that.
Okay.
Uh, I assume so. Yeah, those two. I'm looking at it and trying. Yeah, I think those two things I have to put in there. What is it? It's definitely on the legendary one with that one. Is it on this one? Yeah, okay. So you should have everything you need for that weapon. You're not attuned to it, so you can't really use it. But
Okay. Yeah. Well, he's still gonna kind of pull out this weapon, which I assume if it's being stored, it was probably in its like kind of whatever, like the blunt
more,
mode
yeah, it's
form.
it was in the bludgeoning mode. So it looks like a blunt greatsword, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like a
Gonna
big old
kinda-
club.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of grab the weapon, like look at the weird gun thing with it, kind of look.
And you- As
Probably
you grab
look
it,
over
your
at
hand
Elliot.
hits a button and it shifts to the bladed form.
That's a new one.
Kind of.
For
yeah,
your
never
knowledge, Luca, it's the one that I had when I was playing Frontier a little bit ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna say that I just learned what that is
Yeah, he literally just saw me use
like
it.
an hour ago.
Yeah, that's a weird looking weapon right there.
I've never seen a weapon like this.
Looks like a great sword mixed with like a club.
Great
really that
sword, a
strange.
hammer, an insect glaive, all mixed into one for some reason.
Yeah, no, a hammer combined with a
I've
great sword.
I've heard of hunters using large boomerangs before, and this almost is reminiscent of that, but seems a lot more technical. Perhaps the commission could find some use in this, or at the very least could identify it.
Seems like just another thing to hit people with. At least
We
to
are
me.
looking for someone though, right?
Well, that's what I've been told. Shall we continue?
Yeah, holding the lantern shakily.
Argus, part of me is worried though. If we are looking for someone, this place looks nearly abandoned. How are they surviving down here? Aside from the creature we saw.
Maybe they're
Unless they have some sort of sustainable form of sustenance. exit.
Fallout shelter?
Nothing stops them from leaving and coming back.
It's just... Well, it seems not much people have left and came back from this place in a very long time, so it just makes me wonder if they have another means of exiting, or if they have set themselves up somewhere with enough supplies to last.
They came and left enough to leave a path in the dust.
This path in the dust isn't... It's not super recent, right? Or is it...
No, it's not like it's super recent, but it's been a little bit since it's been here.
What ours?
So you guys walk for a little bit. Again, this tunnel is much longer than it looks. You go on for like 10-15 minutes in a direction. You see ahead of you, nearby, this door seems like it's like malfunctioned. Like it looks like it's sealed like somehow. Like it looks
One up
like
front?
rubble fell there. Like somebody knocked something down.
To the right or to the front?
The front.
And you said 10-15 minutes, so this facility is easily like what, like a kilometer almost into the mountain, or like pretty...
You are going around a big open space now. So it's
Okay.
taking extra time as you guys traverse that. It's a decent size facility.
It's not like Helix Commission big though, or...
Yeah, not quite that big. You don't need trams to get around the big center.
Okay. And so we are circling around a
Yes.
large... have we seen into that room, or is that the room we saw through the window, or a different room?
What do you, the room ahead of you? It is probably close to that room that you guys saw the big hole in.
Okay.
Mirva is sniffing constantly as she's walking forward.
My test.
Go ahead and give me another perception. Okay.
Don't sneeze.
Okay. I was waiting just to see if somebody else is going to jump into that. So what you smell, I think through a crack in the door ahead of you, like that is buried, you smell the scent of... what you can only smell is like char of something cooking. You only recognize. Well, to Nioba, it might be the same.
Mm-hmm.
You can only really recognize the smell because you've been traveling with these guys. Because before, it was like everything's just like you eat it raw. That's how you eat stuff. But there's something like some kind of smell coming from that room.
Mirva will get close and try to listen through the door.
You hear you hear something like chittering,
Oh no.
but it doesn't sound like it's from a big creature. Like, because Niob is good at judging the size of creatures based on their sounds. That's how you survive in the wild.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But there's
And-
no real good way for you to get through that door.
Yeah, you said that door was caved in?
Yeah, pretty buried in rubble.
Okay. Yeah, we assume couldn't like dig it out.
We don't have any barrel
Not-
bombs on us.
Not silently,
There's-
and if it buried once, you don't know how structurally sound it is to dig
There's
it.
something
Yeah.
in there.
Well,
I mean, it's not big, but it's not small either.
can't go that way. What about this door?
Open it.
Oh,
You hit the
Okay.
button, the door just opens.
oh, I was expecting to see. Looks like an operating.
So for the most part, what you guys see is typically what the room is. There's not too much difference at the moment. Maybe some broken boxes. It looks like this room isn't as dusty as the last couple rooms. It not that somebody cleaned. It's that there's more. Some stuff is more dusty because whoever is going through this room is kicking up dust that's settling elsewhere.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
And the door at the south, I assume that doesn't go to the big storage room. Or...
We'll say it might lead to a tunnel that leads that way.
Okay.
Which way is the path still here?
What do you mean? Oh,
The path we were following.
oh,
Dust, yeah.
north. Like,
Okay.
like probably the old path led to that caved-in door, but there's another well-traveled path that leads like from south to north.
This thing in the middle is just a big table.
Yes, it's probably some kind of metal table. It doesn't look like there's too much dust traveled over to the right area there.
Is there any sound or smell?
Not that you can discern like easily.
discern.
Yeah.
Well, it must be to the north then.
Are there any cabinets or?
Ooh.
Hey, can I look around
not
this
shelves?
room?
There's not any cabinets. What are you looking about for? Like anybody that wants to. What are you guys?
Mostly documents or paper or anything.
Yeah, since this room is like a little bit cleaner than the others, I would like to see documents, things people may have left behind.
Okay, so let's see. I'm checking investigations here. You guys can either go about separately, or Joan, you can aid Val and her search because you're proficient with investigation.
I can help you, Phil.
These.
So go ahead with advantage, Val, since you both are looking for the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm just keeping an eye out for anything. Also,
Hey.
Yeah, it wasn't for you, Luca. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I told you.
I think what you find is like a scrap of paper. It doesn't look nearly as old as some of the paper you've seen on this island, Val.
Uh-huh.
And you take a look at it, and then like Rivarian, it like talks about like like the Helix Commission and a mission to come to this facility, and how they've discovered new creatures on this island, but they're hearing sounds while they camp for the night. And that's all that paper talks about.
Oh.
What?
We're not the first ones, are we?
Oh, wait. Does that mean we might not get naming rights?
Well, we don't know if anyone made it off the
I
island.
don't think the people that wrote this paper are alive now. So.
But that's what you find in this room. It's just a scrap of what looks to be somebody's like journal.
Okay.
Go up. Nerva, lead the way.
Is the door to the north another push door, or is it a button door?
It's another button door.
Whoever bops it.
You push the button with your nose, and it opens up.
Oh,
That's not
more
sad.
doors. One breaks into 3.
We could split the party.
Oh no.
What? There's nothing
Zoink
dangerous.
gang, let's split up.
With that alcohol around, no.
Go
What could
ahead.
possibly go wrong?
If you guys want to, since there's now multiple directions, and the footprints aren't going a single direction, somebody would like to roll me a survival to see if they can tell where it's going.
I
I'm not half
have
bad at it.
I have +6 survival.
You're
I
better
have
than me.
What does Vel have?
5.
5. Okay, I think I have the highest here.
Vel did the classic, I'm going to have no skills that could be useful for Monster Hunter, but I'm going to have a lot of good useful skills in case there's other stuff. I support that, Zinma. I'm not, like, shaming you, because I do it.
Yeah. That's actually one of the skills I cannot give a bonus to.
Zenma took all the in-character skills.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think Val would know how to, start a fire with sticks.
100%. But she could persuade you to do it.
Exactly.
That's true.
16.
Okay. It seems like the way of most traffic is to the left. Which does match up with the turning of the facility towards that door that was buried.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh.
Seems the left path is the most used one, and that also does seem to correlate with a caved-in room.
Okay.
Everyone will listen at the door again.
You hear a hum.
A constant hum?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
Power source, maybe?
I don't know if Nierva would have the context for it.
Would Argus be able
True
to
not.
kind of
That's true.
put an ear close to the door?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Vespoid wings?
Yeah, he's gonna kind of listen in and see if he can hear anything specific.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Perception? Okay. 12,
Yeah.
16.
With a 16, I think you hear the constant hum. To you, it sounds like an electrical hum.
Like Helix Commission, sort of.
Yeah, that you would have heard it through them. But also, you hear occasionally, and maybe faintly, a skittering. Like you ever heard through the door?
And I assume it doesn't sound like very heavy skittering.
It's hard to tell. You're a little bit further away than Nierva was.
Okay.
And Nierva would be a better judge of that than you.
Yeah, okay. It sounds like there's some sort of ancient civilization technology behind here, like similar to what the Helix Commission has retrofitted. The electricity generators, whatnot. But I can also hear skittering in that direction.
When these doors open, how loud are they?
They're not like ear piercing, but if something's in that room, it's going to notice the door opening.
Like grocery door?
Maybe.
Sliding door? Powered one?
Yeah.
Well, worst case, we can close the door, right?
Hopefully.
I'm gonna pull the door repeater, in case.
Argus is gonna kind of place a hand on his greatsword. Maybe place one hand over his greatsword handle, kind of hover his hand over the button. If the button's on his side at least, kind of hover his hand over it while he's kind of standing at the corner.
Okay.
I guess.
I have you covered from afar, Argus. I'm holding the lantern.
From
And
afar.
a door repeater.
Yeah, Argus will kind of give Niorva a look of confirmation, and if she seems to kind of give the same look back, then he'll hit the button.
I want you
You're in
to.
pounce mode.
I want you to
Okay.
know, Luca. Your sister is telling you to split the party.
Oh no.
Always.
Okay. So what you?
I like to hit my armor.
Yeah, you ice up. What you guys see ahead of you is it looks like there's a cylinder that is like pulsing with light. So there's actually light in this room, and
Oh.
not only that, but it looks like there's almost like spider webs across like the different parts like of these, like kind
Ooh.
of like, and when the light hits it, the thread looks almost golden.
Oh no. No.
Uh,
Do we see anything
Mm.
moving?
Nothing is moving in that room, and
Did the
that
sound stop? The,
Yerba?
I
Wait.
think the chittering has stopped. But you still now I think with the door like being closer with outside of bubble, you don't need Niova's nose. You guys smell something cooking.
Huh?
like
You guys recognize the smell of cooking. To Niova, it was just more burning of stuff.
cooking meat?
Me? What?
Hmm.
Like something fried?
Like
Wait.
something roasted maybe.
Argus
Ooh.
kind of wait a second to see if anything kind of makes a noise after the doors open, but after that he's gonna kind of get a whiff of the smell of like cooking food in the air and kind of raise an eyebrow.
So you said the golden thread was over here, right?
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, do not touch that. Do not touch that.
I can cut it if you guys want.
No, it might alert the Altalca. Actually, do I know if
Altalca?
Altalca make webs?
Italca.
Ataka.
Yeah, do I know if they make webs?
I think with that high 27 you do.
Probably be safe to assume the golden
Yeah.
bug makes golden webs too.
Yeah.
It's down the middle of the room.
No, it's along the far side up. Like there's a path here. There's probably webs on the walls and stuff, but there's a thin path through.
Okay. Well, I guess
It's enough for Nerva to squeeze through.
Hey, Elliot, your turn to go front.
Oh no! I swear you're just gonna use the thing and I just. Whoop.
sci-fi.
Just close the door.
Want me to go in front? I'm.
Yes, please,
It's
Joe.
harder to get me
Try it.
like without me realizing.
Yeah, go in. Yeah, I got the light.
I'm not too nimble on my feet. Perhaps it would be best. Argus will kind of take Joanne's flank, kind of making sure he's there in case something happens.
Nerva will make sure to check below spaces.
And above.
People
And
wouldn't-
above.
You guys are all tall. You're tall enough for that.
Yeah.
My neck bends down.
Look up.
I'm gonna start making my way without touching any golden cords.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh no!
I guess we know where it is now.
No, I did that to mess with you guys. It should. I'm sorry, but panned you. Settings seem to have got to reset.
Yeah.
All players, can I turn that off? No, turn off for all players. That.
Yeah, Argus, go.
oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, is there a hallway that goes down, Joanne?
Fresh.
Okay, so
sorry.
you see a small hallway, yes, heading like away from the room.
Yeah, there's a door here, and I'm gonna try and listen in, like
Slowly.
Nerva was doing.
Go ahead, roll me a perception. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's not actually something that happened. Okay.
View. The mic view has a browser refresh button.
Oh, no.
It's not an
Thank you.
8.
So, you rolled an 18. I think what you hear. Let's see, what languages do you know? Okay, you know a decent
Not
amount.
many.
You know more than you think. But I don't.
Oh shit! No, yeah.
I don't think you would know the language. Let me take a look. Let's see.
Keep an eye out, Joanne.
Yeah, I think what you hear is like a mix of Elvish that turns to like chittering and then back to Elvish. You hear. Do you think they've gone? And then you hear some chittering, and you hear chittering back. It's like you hear what seems to be a conversation, but one that you're only getting like a third of.
Oh.
Mhm.
Eh?
There's
Oh, wait.
someone.
Wait, what? Sounds a lot.
Question, Mike.
Yes.
The researcher we were supposed to find. Did we ever get like a physical description of them?
Probably it's probably a man of like a Bavarian man of like average height and stuff. Scientists will probably wear more like scientist like robes and stuff, lab coat and whatnot.
So
Probably
they're
wearing glasses, dark hair, that kind of thing.
okay. So the important thing is they're not a drow.
No, they're not a drow.
Because I'm hearing skittering and elvish.
Oh, did not think about that.
Hmm.
It does not seem like a hostile thing to you, Luca. In fact, roll me an insight. Let's see what Joanne thinks of it.
It wants to murder us all.
I think your mind thinks like, oh, it was like same thing. Gage was thinking, oh, it's chittering, elvish. This might be a drow, though it's not uncommon. You would figure they might use uncommon instead of elvish. It's less understood. You're not sure what to make of it though.
Maybe the chittering is undercommon.
I mean, yeah, I don't speak it. So
Seems like
nervous
a
since you're right
language.
behind me.
Seems like a language Elliot would. Oh, Elliot, did you ever take extra languages based on your int mod, or did you take tools?
I took tools. I
Okay.
took tools.
That makes
I do
sense.
know Elvish. I do know Elvish.
Yeah. I just been making sure people remember that was a rule that they could do. Is
Yeah. I took extra. Extra.
Did I
tools.
take an extra tool from?
Do I lose one because I have minus one
no,
intelligence?
I have it minimum.
I think I have cooks and smiths tools and cooks utensils. I
other language.
get from.
Yeah, my rule was it is all players get int mod extra languages, tool proficiencies, or vehicle proficiencies minimum of 0.
Okay.
So you don't lose any. But I was just making sure people had the bonuses that they would have.
Yeah,
Well, what did they say? Joanne?
they are afraid of us. Apparently, they were asking between each other if we left, if we are here or not.
Well, I'm gonna leave us
Yeah.
an opening like that.
Oh
I mean,
no.
Giver looks at the button.
let's not just kill them like the first thing, but let's see definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe don't you wanna be a little bit more stealthy as I go in? Maybe try not to scare them, or if they think they have more numbers and try to attack, then we go on them.
I'll sheath my dual repeater. Let's do
I guess we are here to find somebody.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make like I'm gonna wave my hand to people to like wait and then go a little bit farther away from the door.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna draw any weapons or shield, but I'm definitely ready, and I can punch real good. And I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. So before you do, I want you. It's gonna be on your passive perception. I'm gonna blind roll something for myself, or self roll.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter all in all because, okay. Go ahead. So you see
open
what
the door.
looks to be a room. You see probably right here there was a cooking spit.
Oh, nice.
But and you see golden thread all across this wall. And we're gonna say this here, this door, is the crack in the wall that you guys saw.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna like give a couple of steps into the room and just hello in Elvish.
You. I want you to roll me just a charisma saving throw. Not a spell effect on you. This is like how you come off.
Saving throw?
Yeah, it's the same from either way, but that it's like how does he save face kind of thing.
Oh, pretty well.
You
My
see,
charisma is not like low.
no, I know it's not. It's great. You see a head like pop up above this computer. It looks like you see what looks like a half head of black hair, the pointy ears of Rivarian. You see like two. You see a hand up on there that has like 3 fingers. You see what looks to be glasses, one of which has been like broken, the lens broke out. But what you see as you recognize as a Rivarian, Joan, you also see like bits of gold, like almost scales covering part of its face and down its neck.
Jeez.
It looks almost like you do when you rage.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Hello, are you, who's there?
Rescue team?
I didn't call for no rescue. I'm perfectly fine here. Who sent you? This is a
This
temporary
seems-
token, by the way, Luke. It's not a perfect example of it. They're just hiding there.
Do you used to work here?
It depends on what you mean by work here. I've lived here for years now. I was sent here,
I'm
but
sorry. And I'm gonna walk towards it, like extend my hand to like shake.
and it backs up a little bit.
No, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. If you're not here to hurt me.
As you see more of them, you see like a tattered lab coat that like is hanging open. There's no undershirt. Down the bare chest, like you see bits of flesh, but you also see bits of like chitinous scales. And you see their left arm is more of a like almost like praying mantis claw, but it still has movement.
Oh.
Oh.
It's okay. It's fine. We came here to find someone because they told us they needed help.
Like I said, I didn't send for any help. I don't know who told you I did. I've been here
Are you
for...
the only one here?
No, my partner is here too, but I know she didn't send for any help. She doesn't know how.
I do have a few friends. Can I invite them inside the room? Is that okay?
He like shies back a little bit, but he's not like running away out the hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Nerva will peek her head around the
Guys.
corner.
You have
Come here.
you got things in here.
Excuse you.
That's
I am
that's
no
my
thing.
friend.
All the creatures on the island, they're either prey or predators.
Nerva
We've lived here
could
for
be
decades.
influence, but Nerva is good. Nierva's a friend. Nierva came here to help.
If you say so.
Argus is going.
Guys, yeah, come here. No weapons drawn, not nor anything.
Yeah,
I
Argus,
only
will-
have the
real quietly.
lantern.
Argus will slowly come around the corner.
Yeah.
You guys all see the same figure.
Okay. Do we see him like to the door?
Yeah, like
Okay.
right before you walk through the door, you can see him.
And we were. What was their name again? We were given the name.
Regia.
Argus will kind of peek around the door and kind of see, like, look in and see this figure. Very well. They're. It's clear they're like Wyverian, but like they're very like a bit different than what was described.
Vyverian plus, if you will.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of ask, "Are you Regia?"
Huh? We've not heard that name in years now.
Well, I'm technically the one leading this group, but
I'm gonna give him a real nasty look.
well, technically, Argus was the one that received the quest, and
Yeah.
The moment
very
the
He
moment-
doesn't like that either way.
true. Argus is gonna kind of give Joanne a look and kind of repeat by technicality, but
Behind Argus, Nerva has a look of, I will allow this
we were.
for now.
Belle was a bit distracted taking up the webs from her. She looks at Regia and says, "Holy, what happened to you?"
He ducks his head down.
Argus will kind of like put his hand into Val, like just try and get Val to just kind of be quiet for a moment.
Like I said to a lot of you guys have all seen Joan Rage. It very much is reminiscent of that, only it's not turning off.
Argus will kind of try and cover his ass, like, I apologize. She's a bit newer to the commission, but
Mission, are you with the Helix Commission?
yes, they sent us here for two reasons. Well, the first reason was that they were in need of, well, your expertise on a particular subject, or I'm not too sure about the gritty details myself, other than, well, I was asked simply because the creature they were working on was going back and forth between critical condition and, well, near death. They didn't have the resources or know-how available to, well, keep it stable.
You see him slowly nod his head. He's like, Flight never did care to learn about those skills. He was always about doing more than getting it done.
Yes. And, well, the other reason was that they had lost contact with this, well, the members that were sent here, and the teleportation gate seemed to. What was it activated before and then it was deactivated,
No,
or
it was never activated.
The transportation had never been properly set up, so they were afraid that, well, the worst might have happened, that they might have lost members, or, well,
He nods. He's like, lost members. We did. We're the only one left of the group that was sent here. We've been here for a decade now. Maybe longer. Time lose track. It's only been me and my partner here the whole time.
Do
Does
we know?
do they motion
is-
to anything when they say partner?
What?
Do they motion to anything when they say partner?
No, they.
Okay.
Though, roll me an insight.
Okay. Let me. Insight, another skill I am pretty good at.
Okay. You see you maybe see a twitch of the eye towards the hole in the wall.
Okay. When you say partner, when we entered here, we spotted a.
Oh, of course. I'm so rude. Let me introduce. Let us introduce you to a partner. And they like.
Oh.
You hear them
Oh no.
talk in like a chittering way, like out the, and you guys hear movement from out
no.
the, and you see the face of an Ataka poke through the hole.
Oh
Oh
god.
shit!
I mean that's a better outcome than what was before.
Oh, Elliot backs up.
Argus is gonna.
He holds his hands up. He's like, "Don't worry. She doesn't harm people. She doesn't like to harm people. She's a pacifist. Pacifist is the word."
Argus is gonna he's gonna hold his ground, but he's debatedly a bit more nervous now, seeing this thing up close.
Yeah,
But he's gonna
let me set the mood real quick. Let me
Yeah, no.
place the token. Place the token.
Please do. Like, when you set the scene, like, okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no. Oh.
Argus is gonna kind of nervously look over to the Atalka, and he's gonna ask the question that's on his mind.
How?
Was she always like this? Is she
as long as
naturally-
I've known her, she's been pacifist. She
No,
hasn't.
I mean, was she always like a Atalka, or was she human once before?
He eventually looks at you like with a dumbfounded look, like, yeah, you don't become an Ataka.
Well,
Typically, you're born that way.
Typically, yes. I
uh,
think me and you are far away from typical.
He looks
Yeah.
down at himself. He's like, "Oh yeah, I've forgotten how much I've changed over the years. It's a long story. I no, she is the reason of my change, so to speak. When we got here at this facility, we'd have been hounded outside by some unknown creature that we never really got a good look at. It injured many of us, myself included. Most died, and I was on my last leg, and I did the only thing my expertise knew. As he's talking to you guys, he's getting more confident back in his ways. It's almost like he hasn't spoken in a while, and he like was relearning how to speak. Like it went from plural to singular, that kind of thing. He's like, I put myself in one of the on-site hybridization things to help stabilize me. I didn't know what was already in there, but it seems like this facility was experimenting on her kind. And I injected myself with whatever DNA could help me survive, and it happened to be DNA from her.
You chose quite a specimen, as Elliot gulps like.
I didn't choose whatsoever. It was pure dumb luck that I even survived, let alone that I could meet the benefactor.
Argus is gonna kind of look to Joanne like, considering. Well, I assume Argus. Joanne did Joanne like tell us about like why she kind of has those draconic features?
I believe she did,
I
at
think
least a
so,
little
yeah.
bit. Like, to save her life, she was hybridized, I believe is the generic story she
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Argus will kind of. Well, you might have a bit in common with my compatriot here. And he'll kind of motion to Johan, like,
Just shove him forward.
Yeah. Something very similar happened to me some time ago. I was very badly injured, and the commission gave me what I at least think was some sort of green dragon DNA. And now, when I get real mad or
She become-
really into fighting,
She becomes
I
beautiful.
thank you.
Regia looks at you and is like, well, it seems much more stable than what I did to myself, though I didn't exactly have others to aid me in my transformation.
Yeah, I think you're very lucky. For what little I know of hybrid, I cannot say that word.
I am...
Hybridization?
I was
That.
the head scientist of the different hybridization researches, so I was the leading scientist on that. It probably leads to why they sent you looking for me. They didn't need me, so Flight didn't care what happened to me until now.
yeah. Argus is gonna kind of. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of ask. Well, you mentioned. Well, you made the observation that she's a bit more stable. Are you in good health? Do you have
I'm in health just fine. I've changed, and she is not. That is the only thing I meant, like, with that. But
have you? Oh, sorry.
it seems like they seem to think that we dropped off the map. My automated messages to them must have died. We've been having issues recently with someone, and you guys hear like the Atakago to cut in, but you guys don't understand a word of it. It's just chittering. And he nods at her. It's like someone's invaded lower levels up here, and as my partner here is a pacifist, she cannot and will not fight it, and I lack the power. We've been slowly losing power to different areas of the facility because of that.
Have you gotten any visual on the invaders or any sort of idea of what has invaded?
It's difficult. I can only translate. I can't 100% understand her, and through the years I've gotten better, but she doesn't know what it is, and it's hard to understand. We see colors differently now than what I did before. So
Is it like a mantis shrimp that sees like 18 basic colors?
Yeah, 100%. Like where they see more colors, yeah.
Yeah.
Does she understand any of our languages?
He shakes his head. He's like, no, it's... She can slightly understand some of them, but she cannot speak any of them.
Even with her mind?
Oh, that is a good point.
I don't know if you know what my species are, but we are powerful in the mind arts. And in his head, Nerva will say, a mind-to-mind conversation is a simple thing.
He nods. He's like, I would avoid that with her. It's her mind. It's the only reason you're able to with me is because I was once fully Rivarian. Her mind is a bit different, and it might not be. It might be too alien for you to communicate properly.
Well, perhaps. Well, I I can get the impression that, well, I could, I could at least make an assumption considering you've been here for 10 years, and, well, I assume you wouldn't like to go back to the commission itself, correct? Or I can't, well, I'm not sure about what your stance on that is, but if, well, perhaps we could investigate the lower levels, and if we could turn the power back on, perhaps even get teleportation working, perhaps if they need your expertise, would you be able to lend it if we brought what we had here?
I don't mind helping some of them. The scientists do mean well, though I'm sure some of them have come and gone since my time there, but the more longer-lived ones, and for some reason flight is one of those. I know some that I am willing to aid. Gage, a question for you. How long has your daughter, right? Or
Well,
niece? Yeah,
technically.
niece. How long has she been? Like, you and her been?
In the Helix Commission? Actually, hold on. Let me open up, because I should have written it down in the document. Let's see. Uh,
And yes, Luca, 100% Reg came up with this whole quest line with the Ataka and Regiev, just for you, as soon as he learned about the Helix Commission. Like, when you guys ended up going to the Helix Commission that night, this quest was made.
Oh
Oh
no.
gods.
yeah, I can't find the exact number at this point. I know
If you want to just eyeball, and we can always retcon it later.
Wait, hold on. I can, because Argus is, if I check his sheet, I'm pretty sure I wrote him down as, yeah, he's 48. He was about, yeah. Yeah, I'd say he's been with the commission probably for about, I want to say half a decade, around
Okay.
half a decade, 4 or
Okay.
5 years.
So that's just what I was wondering, if it's been more or less than a decade, because he's been missing for a decade. So if it was more, he might have like mentioned your niece, but it's less, so chances are he doesn't know her. They always have new promising scientists working with them. They do, I don't want to say abduct, but search out the best and the brightest that the guild has.
Well, the scientist who needed your help, she's my niece. She's, well, to call her brilliant in her field is an understatement, but the whole Helix Commission hybridization it's not exactly her field of study. She's not, I wouldn't say she's uneducated in it, but it's not something she's usually put towards. And, well, I'm not sure about the other scientists, but if we were asked to call upon you, it's likely that none of the other scientists had the expertise required either.
He nods. He's like, the issue is why that creature is down below. We won't be able to get the teleportation online. It's causing issues down there, which is causing power fluctuations.
What kind of creature?
He can't really describe it. It's big enough that it's willing to take on my partner here, but as a pacifist, she's not willing to chance that.
So
I wish to give you a better description, but the most the most I can get from her is some kind of fur. Like it has fur around its head. That's all I can get from her.
And it's willing to take on it or
perhaps,
her. Sorry, I would not be saying that. I would willing to take on her.
She's worried that it will be. She didn't get close enough for it to attack.
sorry. You've been in this facility for, well, a very long time. What, aside from we took some sort of cave entrance to get into here. Is there any other entrances you know of?
There's a side path I use to get outside. I use machines here, like automated defenses. I lure creatures in there so that I could get food for me and her.
Well, we could perhaps take a look down there and scout out what it is down there, and, well, if we can't fight it, perhaps there could be a way to lure it out. If we could... Well, actually, does Argus know, with the Helix teleportation, is it like a single, like they all end up in that room, or is there like, do they have multiple spots?
So it is end up in that room situation, except for when the crystal is inputted into a teleporter, and then it links them like teleportation circles.
Okay.
Like, basically, you can think of the crystals as recall stones, almost. That's probably what they're called. That recalls you to a specific teleportation circle. While when they are put in other machines, they connect them via teleportation circle.
Well, regardless, well, if what we find down there is something that, well, if we can't reason with it and we can't fight it, perhaps with this facility being, well, it's quite well built, there seems to be a lot of very heavy doors. Perhaps we could trap it somewhere, if nothing else. Leave it in an area where we could either deal with it or not have to deal with it. Could perhaps be an option, but, well, we are, if she isn't adherent to violence of any sort, and, well, I'm not sure about your capabilities, but I wouldn't put you in that.
That's
sort
the
of
main.
danger.
That's the main reason that I never told the Helix Commission how everybody died or how I am. I just had the automated messages. I didn't want to give her to them. She's a beautiful, intelligent creature, and I know how flight can be.
Was it that beast down there that was what attacked your colleagues?
She has not let me down there to see myself. It's dangerous, and I think she gets lonely.
Did you ever manage to see what attacked you when you were?
It's been a long time since I've seen it. It's 10 years, but I felt heat. That's all I really remember.
Oh.
Oh no, no.
Arg.
I don't know why you guys panic so much. Look at Luca. He's all quiet, not panicking whatsoever.
Yeah, Lucas not a curse of knowledge.
He is such a generic.
Fire? I don't know. Why are you guys being so?
He said he.
Like Luca, like Mid was about to say, fire is so generic though.
True. Argus is gonna kind of look to Elliot, like piecing it together, like heat. some sort of fur around its head and confident enough to take on her.
I mean, we don't know exactly that, but don't let it be another elder dragon. Ugh.
Well, if it is an elder dragon, at least there's a slight chance it could be talked to.
I mean,
I'm not sure if it would be, well, very receptive to that or not, but
we actually might not be in the right region for it, though. That's the thing.
well, it's a creature with wings. It could, well, reasonably appear where it likes. And, well, they are, well, as intelligent as any of us. If they had a reason to, well, dislike the Helix Commission, they could have also gone a long distance to find them, or there's many possibilities here, but if it is an elder dragon, then at least with, well, Niorva here, Niorva has the capabilities to
Talk.
reason more so than any of us.
It could be a salamander for all we know.
Luca, did your mic come unplugged or something, Luca? You have a different...
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to fix it.
No worries.
All good.
I was just making sure, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
So you said a salamander or something?
Yeah, well, why are you guys jumping straight into Elder Dragon territory? Calm down.
Well, that is... We wouldn't know what it is until we get visual, but regardless, we are fairly well equipped, and if nothing else, we could at least try and find an alternative means to deal with the issue if we cannot reason or fight it.
But we are as wounded.
That is true.
Well, we are.
I think about we rest here.
There are dormitories, rooms. I haven't touched them. I mainly keep to this room and the surrounding rooms.
How much time do we have left?
Yeah, you guys probably have about it. You guys are probably on like the last day that they wanted. So if you guys like got him back like later today or tomorrow, like that'd be like ideal.
Okay. We are fairly short on time, but I think if we did have an opportunity to rest, provided we could deal with this quickly, I think we would still have enough time because, well, the creature that they need your assistance with doesn't have much. They can't keep it alive much longer without any intervention.
He nods. He's like, then go, get your rest, and I will see you when you awaken.
Yeah. Argus will kind of slowly take a step forward, kind of shake his head and kind of like getting his senses sort of way for a second. Feels a bit rude, but I got caught up in the conversation that I didn't introduce myself. And he'll kind of extend his hand and maybe take a step forward, but not approach. Like kind of extend a hand. My name is Argus Tusgrove.
Which hand are you extending, by the way? Right or left?
His right hand.
Okay. Regia will take it with his right hand and like shake it. It's like, you know who I am. Regia is the name. And it sounds weird in his like coming from me. He's like he almost looks like he like tasted something he hasn't tasted in a while. He's like, I guess if I'm gonna be helping you guys, I need to get back used to talking. And
Does
And no, she doesn't have a name, at least not one that normal mouths can make. I have been blessed with my transformation. I can speak with her, but
The translation, I would imagine, is a bit
wonky.
difficult.
Yes, there's it's more ideas than words with her. But yes, if you head back the way you came, across the hall from the door to the reactor there, you should see a hallway with some beds in it. They might not be the most comfortable, but the 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 padding should have survived.
And let me. Sorry, I'm just checking my inventory real quick, but Argus will just kind of nod, and well, if you are in need of anything, don't be afraid to ask. We have the supplies we need to get by, but we might have something we could spare if you are in need of anything particular.
He nods, and Val, all throughout this conversation, you've been like, your passive perception has like shown you there is screens on this computer that are still like on. Some of them are cracked, some of them are not working, but there's one that like shows the image of that entry hall that you guys were in. And it's from the point of view of that corner that you noticed the device from the ceiling.
Oh, it was Cameron.
It's a scrying eye, guys. Cameras are still a scrying eye, right?
I love that the Helix Commission gets to be a bit sci-fi.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
exciting to see.
it absolutely fits. Monster Hunter does have some like sci-fi.
Yeah,
elements.
100%. If it was pure fantasy, I wouldn't be able to have this map make sense at all. Like, at least you can see this map being an ancient civilization / Helix Commission facility. But yeah, he just nods and he will let you go about your way.
Okay. I guess the rest of the party goes with Argus. Will kind of walk with him.
So the dormitories were on the right side, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the opposite door. Yeah. Argus will kind of breathe a sigh of relief.
I just looked at Argus like, holy.
You look at Elliot and his hands are shaking.
Yeah.
Argus will kind of.
Tired by shake like.
Well, I'm glad that went as smoothly as it did. Still, it's I'm not sure if I've ever been that close to something of that caliber.
Yeah. It's like staring death in the face.
At least.
How dare you say that about her? Look at this face. Like, this is...
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not. This individual, alright. Just other Emmett species, utterly terrifying.
What was I gonna say? Sorry, I completely forgot what I was
I
gonna say.
like her. She's cool.
Well, at least considering they've been here 10 years, they seem to be doing fairly well for themselves, at least. Well, I would imagine having at least someone to talk to over that time would help keep the mind intact. I'm glad it wasn't, well, combing through bones once we got here.
Oh yeah.
It's a, well, far better outcome than what I was expecting.
Truly, I wouldn't expect bones to be left.
Yeah.
True.
But if this is for some reason, as you say, an Elder Dragon, then we need to be our best.
Yeah. I mean,
There
that
are
should.
rules to encounters between beings as myself. The first rule is don't be weak.
Argus will kind of. Well, Argus already kind of stands up straight as it is. He kind of has that like military, like upright posture. Well, I could lean that much, but well, I would imagine. I'm not sure about. Well, if it is an Elder Dragon, and specifically the one I'm thinking of, from well, what I've heard about Teostra, they are quite prideful.
Wouldn't you ever know about Teostras? They're pretty common, aren't they, as far as Elder Dragons?
Well, you're more from the forest. Go ahead and roll me a history. I think you would have heard about them.
Never met one, though?
Never met one, but I think you've definitely been told about them. Like, they burn down forests and whatnot. Them and their mate Lunestra. Lunastra. How come you can say Lunastra right, but you can't say Ataka?
Atal-Ka? Atal-Ka.
Ataka.
Atal. Emphasize the L. Atal-Ka.
Atalka.
And like saying ah.
Atalka.
Atal.
Atalka.
Atal-Ka.
We say it differently, but
Yeah.
Renastra, like,
I'm trying to find a way of justifying fighting a little dragon for Vel.
I mean, that could be we could be jumping to conclusions again. Charon's face, fire, it's still broad.
If you're wrong, then it's best to be as strong as we can be anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. If we're wrong, good course of action. But if we're right, we'll at least have an idea of what to do in that situation. From what I've heard of you hear, as far as Elder Dragons go, Teostra is one of the more famed ones. They're rather well-known monks. They usually fairly, not eclectic. What's the word? Rather enigmatic type of creature, but. From what I've heard, they're prideful and very territorial.
And rude.
Mm-hmm.
They burn down forests. Who does that?
Well, I've heard stories of them turning deserts into glass. If in any scenario, it would be unwise to get on the bad side of one, but that's provided that's what's down there. But also, it makes me wonder if it's been down there for as long as the time as they described it as being down there, then it must have some sort of way of getting in and out as well. Otherwise, what would it feed on?
I don't know. Don't look at me. I just heard of them.
Regardless of what it is down there, we do have few options. If we could find a way to force it out of the facility, perhaps, and then maybe even destroy its entrance into the facility, that could be one option. Or perhaps if we find a way to close it off in an area, that could be another. If it's something we can't fight, we would at least have a way to deal with it. And if all else fails, then we do have an emergency exit. But I would I would rather not anger whatever's down there and leave them to deal with the aftermath.
What will come will come.
Mhm.
We should at least get a bit of rest. And once we do,
Yeah, I'm on my last rage.
Yeah, yeah. We're all
gas running on empty.
yeah.
Argus is only missing 4 HP, I think.
Rest, and we'll deal with this in the morning. Or whatever time of day
well,
it is.
Depending on, would we have the time to take a long rest or a short rest?
You probably could take a long rest, but you would have to deal with this one way or another tomorrow. Like, there's not come back and deal with it later kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if this is like, if we actually have the time to take a long rest.
This would be the last long rest you guys could take before the deadline.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was just wondering. Well, perhaps with some sleep, we'll be better equipped.
Yeah, let's just.
Question is, who's sleeping on the floor?
Oh wait, do we have?
I mean, does the Orva sleep in beds normally?
Yorva sleeps in trees normally.
What you
that's
see
all right.
there, Elliot, isn't a bedroom. It's a bathroom.
Nope, no, don't even. You're...
This room is fairly, I assume, standard. Well,
Yeah.
I guess the Helix has very fancy rooms, but
Well, yeah, these are more what you imagine guest rooms to be like. These are very bare
Utilitarian.
bones. Yeah, utilitarian.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess Argus will kind of.
Oh, looks like they're warming up.
Yeah, Argus will kind of.
I am sleeping on the floor.
It's that bathroom is very fancy. It's not a bathroom. It's a lavatory. But yeah, you guys have rooms. There's enough power that there's a little like light on. Let's see. I think for you, August. I think you picked the first room, and I think everybody else's doesn't have the. Actually, let's go, Elliot. Elliot, that glowing light there. You see what looks to be a barely powered like picture frame almost. Like it's one of the digital picture frames, and you see what looks to be like somebody dressed in like lab attire, just them with a small child of some kind, and you can see the family resemblance. It's not Regia; it's older than that,
Okay.
and it's just a reminder that people lived here long
Yep.
ago.
For a time.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your long rest.
Yorva waits till Vel lays down and just flops on top of her.
You got a
World's
blanket?
heaviest lap cat.
Oh wait, it's a weighted blanket.
Only 170
Yeah,
pounds.
Who's the
Yeah.
Vaporeon with the dragon? Hold on, Steve.
Belle will put a hand on Yorva's back.
Cannot believe I just heard that.
Oh, God.
You've been demoted.
Yeah, you've been demoted to a Pokemon, Senma.
Where's the long rest button?
Two
And
hit dice back. Let's go.
You guys do take a long rest.
Hell
Oh. Oh, potted plants.
I don't know if that actually gets me back any of my features I didn't already have at that moment. Except
Oh.
maybe my use long strider actually.
Silvery barb, smithy step. Oh, good.
I think this is a good point beforehand, though. To let's see, you guys are 1,000 away. Okay, you're not gonna level up before whatever happens. So, I was making
No.
sure
1,150.
because if you guys could level up, I wanted to do so now, but I don't think you guys can.
Oh, that would be so sweet.
Well, it would make
Come on,
sense
guys,
for
let's
us
kill
to,
something.
it would make sense for us to level up after this anyways.
Oh,
Like, I feel
100%. You guys
Yeah.
will level up after this. Like, there's no way you guys cannot.
extra attack,
If
save
we
me.
die, we won't.
Save me extra attack.
Yeah, if you guys die, if you guys
true.
TPK, you reset at the beginning of level 5, just as a warning.
Oh no.
I'll have to break in a whole new team of servants, minions. That'd be
Don't
servants
worry.
at that point.
Don't worry, one of us can just emergency teleport out and then save our levels.
But yeah, you guys spend the 8 hours and long rest just fine. And you guys will break in at a new day. You guys feel the rooms feel oddly like climate controlled. They're not like perfect. Something definitely feels off, but it's not like sleeping outside.
It's like an air conditioner that like half the night it kind of rumbles and doesn't put out
Yeah,
cold air.
exactly.
Sometimes it like hits that perfect zone of like pushing out nice cool air.
Yeah, exactly.
You ever was not comfortable for the whole night and tossed and turned,
Okay,
You're telling me Val is-
repositioned?
I'm gonna have to take away 13 HP from Bell. They did not get a long rest. No.
No.
Vel's spells.
Yorva?
Yes.
I made a note, and I will protect you with my life. But I would rather not hurt another elder dragon.
Oh,
No, should you? If it's an yellow dragon, I will deal with it.
Very well.
If it's not, then we kill it.
Of course.
So we're gonna not drag you guys and move you guys too much. You guys can, if you guys go to the hall like this, I will, like, as I need to move you, I can. Just you can line up there. That's fine. You guys head back to Regia, and he looks at you guys. He's like, the Ataka is not there anymore, and he looks at you guys. He's like, you guys look rested. Did you? Hopefully you recovered like you needed to.
We did.
feel a lot better.
Yeah. We can't see for the last few days, so it's nice to sleep on solid ground.
Excellent.
I miss
I-
trees.
I can. Hopefully, if you could deal with our issues, you can head back to the commission. I will go whip you, though. I would like easy way back and forth. I will need one of the recall crystals that they used to use back in the day.
Of course.
Yeah.
We were given an extra one. We were given an extra
Yes,
one.
you were.
We were given an extra one for you in case we weren't able to get the teleporter back up.
He nods. He's like, there is a maintenance staircase nearby that will lead you down towards where the creature is, to the area where the geothermic power is received.
Geothermic as in volcanic activity?
It's not an active volcano. It's more just deep enough that there is heat that we can harness.
Okay, just looks at Argus like, it's nil. It's like, if it is, it's like the third nail in the coffin.
Come
To be certain.
on. I'm not
To be
that
certain.
predictable, am I? No.
Argus will kind of give a nod to Elliot, but he'll also kind of say something like, if we take care of this and you are able to help us, we'll make sure to leave out the presence of well, your friend here. Make sure that she's well. Well, we wouldn't want her to come under their gaze. It would not be right to do that.
Also, to be certain, do you want the, whatever it is down there, removed, killed, or just not a problem anymore?
We cannot activate half this facility stuff while it's doing stuff down there. It needs to be not a problem. I'm not a vicious man. I don't want it murdered if possible, but no matter what, it can't be down there if I'm to get the teleportation back up to head back with you guys.
Okay.
If it's, well,
So
if
repel it, if need be, basically.
if it's been there as long as, well, you said it has, perhaps, well, it must have some way of either getting in and out of there or living down there. Well, if we can't reason with it, perhaps we can find a way to expel it from the facility and then close off its means of entrance.
You know what's perfect, guys? We have just enough time for me to show it to you and describe a scene and then call it.
God damn it.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay.
Like, we have, like, the perfect amount of time. And he nods.
Yep.
He's like, best of luck and be safe. It's... As much as I love my partner, it's nice to speak again in different languages.
I guess we'll kind of give a nod. And
Ooh.
oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, in case. Oh wait. I was gonna say, we don't know if we're coming back, but you're a hybridization master, as you said.
The closest we had at my time, yes.
Yeah. Do you guys think, just in case, give them some of the spider dragon samples?
That's a very good idea.
Yeah. Just. Yeah. Like, Ellie's
Maybe we
just gonna
should
go.
tell him this story first too, because just hearing spider dragon might be weird.
I don't think that thing came out of a lab, but okay.
Yeah, no, but
I think we'll be fine.
Well,
But
we
it
don't
can be
even.
studied.
yeah, like, just to put it quick and easy for you, we encountered a creature that was potentially related to Tiamat and Lolth. Potentially some sort of agreement or deal, I don't know, but we fought it, and it looked reminiscent of, like, a creature the Helix Commission could have been with the hybridization.
Interesting. And you said you have a DNA sample of it.
Yeah, I have various spider dragon samples, like, just,
Argus also has a horn.
yeah.
There's
Like,
not
imagine
as much
the
DNA in a horn, believe it or not, but
Yeah, I was gonna.
he would take a bit of DNA from you. He's like, maybe I can
Yeah.
look into this while you guys are down there. Just a quick glance, see if I can see anything.
Yeah, imagine like a creature like near over here, but with spider legs. And
that involuntary grunt from Luca.
I'm sorry.
Both
sorry.
me and Joanne.
Sorry, Joanne, but I don't know how else to describe it.
From what we.
No, that was a very good description, unfortunately. For me.
Joanne, would you still like me as a spider?
It's like dragon body style, more like that.
That's very low, Nerva. That's very low.
But yeah, let's go.
From what I could tell, it didn't. Well, at least from my eyes, it didn't quite seem like something that was quite made in the same way that, well, the hybrids.
Yeah, it's like
He nods. He's
similar.
like, I understand. I will examine it and see what I can discover. It's almost better you don't tell me. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
make unbiased discoveries then.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
Better in capable hands, at
Yeah.
least. If
We give it to
He-
the master's hands.
He like holds up his hands and you see one is a mantis claw.
Yeah.
if the worst happens to us, you'll at least have these samples. I'm not sure what you'd be able to do with them other than inspect them, but
I might be able to send them to the commission still.
Okay. Yeah. That's backup plan.
But if we do not, how much? So time span would be like what? We have like half a day, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit less.
Yep.
If we do not come back up in, I would say, half a day perhaps, or if you hear any sort of loud, unnerving sounds coming towards where you are here, if there's any sort of area where you could take shelter in, it would be wise to be prepared to if the worst happens and this creature somehow got loose, it would be wise to find a safe place to wait it out at least.
He nods.
But yeah. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's go, Argus.
I don't know why you guys are so scared.
Let's go see the salamander.
Let's go gambling.
It's gonna be so funny when it's nothing and you guys are there.
I mean,
It's a Doshiguma that ate too many fire.
Oh, it's a fire.
It's a Kagawala. Fire shrooms.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Emerald Kaligalala.
nah, that's a.
As you guys go down, he's like, by the way, did you see those beasts outside? I hunt them from time to time for me and her. I know it's kind of presumptuous of me, but I have named them Doshigama.
Dang it! Dang it! Oh, it's just. It's just so disappointing.
Edward was really looking forward to naming them.
Damn, but Dashigun, that sounds like a good name. But at least
I just had to slide that in there to mess with you.
yeah,
We have samples at least. We have samples.
We got
at
the
least.
samp.
But
Yeah,
you
let's
guys descend.
Yep. Weapons out.
So the staircase descends for many a flight. As it gets lower and lower, some of it gets a bit more rusty, a bit more precarious. Nothing like you guys will fall through. Nothing like so unstable you bust through it and whatnot. Even on Unierva.
Is there any light down here, or is it?
As you
pretty
get
dark?
lower and lower, you see a vague glow, and it looks like it might be the same glow that Nierva saw near the bottom of the pit.
Okay.
And as you guys get to the bottom, you see what looks to be almost like a cave-like tunnel. And as you guys walk through it, you see a figure rubbing its head against the ground ahead of you. Let me pull you to the map, and then you guys are gonna react loudly. I already know it.
Her own room.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh no.
So what you guys see ahead of you, though, is
Oh,
not
shit.
the image you guys see 100%. You see this once pristine mane of this creature is now patchy and a little burnt, as if the fire that once defined it is consuming it from within. From the vague eyes that you guys see, they aren't sharp and full of intelligence, so they flicker around as if seeking enemies from every shadow. You see scars crisscrossing its body from battles fought in what you can only assume confusion. It as you hear it, it's crying out. It sounds like it's in pain. You see, its fire is not pure red. It like flickers in strange colors, deep purples, greens, and
What?
you hear, you just hear like it cry out in Draconic. They think I've been to their will. I'll show them the true power of flame as this fire like builds up a little bit, and I think it's at that point it notices you guys, and it turns and looks at you. It's like you'll whip them, aren't you? Sent to torment me more to whisper your lies. I will burn your deceit to ashes. And that's where we'll end the session.
God damn.
Oh, this.
I don't think they like us.
Yeah, no. This
Only
sequel.
slightly mad.
I think you spent a little too much time eating those cave mushrooms. You know?
Hmm.
Can't
Burn
be
them
good
with
for the.
cuddles.
Also-
I hope you guys had fun. I had fun with this session.
Hell yeah.
Teostra variant
As
here.
always.
It's not quite a variant. It is a Teostra. It's just something is wrong with this Teostra. You can clearly
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, it like maddened me. Oh boy.
You're welcome, Steve. Thank you guys. Thank you, Aaron, and everybody else in chat for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Next time, in about 2 weeks' time, we're gonna pick up right where we left off here with a Teostra. So
Yeah,
I
just
hope
would
you
say
guys
Madden.
had. Yeah, he's.
Now I have a week to learn what a Teostra is.
Oh, you will.
Oh, I have
learn.
it saved, man. Don't worry. And we could get to Teostra tomorrow, even in Monster Hunter if we play for a little bit. Luca, it is in World.
Yeah, this in world.
Hell yeah.
Dude, yeah.
But I will end here for stream. I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.